Josh.
Yeah.
Currently, it is 5 votes for Jen, 6 votes for Rebecca. If you vote for Jen, it will go to a tie. Josh.
Yeah.
Reveal your vote.
I made my decision based off of the fact that I just knew Jen was a faithful. I'm sorry, Rebecca.
Whoa! Rebecca, I'm sorry, but you have been banished.
I'm just screw over now if I get any shields and stuff, and I know who I like, so I'm faithful, so don't think you're getting any help from me, or I mean, you're fine, but yeah. I'm pissed.
Everyone's so convinced that Jay is not a...
You're not getting help from me.
That convinces me so much.
Well, you're not getting help from me.
I'm sorry, Rebecca, but you will join Nick as an outlaw.
My name was just written down almost as many times. I know I'm not out, but it's like...
Players, save it for the next snake pit.
All right. I was just banished, and I was very shocked and very upset. Things got a little heated, and I was pretty angry. But I calmed down now. We've all made peace. It's a game.
It was a stupid move on everyone on Ithaca who didn't vote for Jen. It was just stupid. Strategically, if you're in Vegas, the odds would tell you, vote with your numbers. Feelings have been hurt by people. Not mine. But there were people that are actually hurt.
Wow. That was eventful. Crying. You think I'm chaotic? Okay. Yeah, at least someone's being chaotic. At least someone's trying to actually play the game and figure out who the traitors are. Because everyone's talking in whispers, and no one's actually having the balls to sit at the snake pit and say, well, I had this conversation, I had this conversation. Why aren't we playing with sense? Where'd the logic go?
I think Jen is playing a really duplicitous game, and she's talking to a lot of people and saying a lot of contradictory things, and I don't think people are calling out her enough on it.
I might not be the player that you would be, but at least I'm playing.
I spoke first, and I called out Jen, and I think that might have been a mistake, because then I feel like everybody capitalized on it.
Well, we have ruined 20 years of friendship with that last vote.
Joseph was my #1 ally here, and I had conversations about him because he had a really weak defense with Nick, so I engaged that, and I was like, I think it was a little suspect, but he assured me that he's a faithful, and I believe him, and I'm not turning on him. I could have brought his name up at the snake pit, didn't bring it up. He sat at that snake pit, silent as a church mouse, and then had the audacity to write my name down? Okay, noted.
I think Jen very well could be a faithful at this point. I don't think that the crying would happen if she wasn't.
In all honesty, I don't think Chloe's a traitor. And if she is, she's doing an incredible job. I am suspicious of Megan. And she's my friend, and I love her. But I'm suspicious of Megan.
Dan,
Hello.
good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How do you feel going to this last murder on your site?
Well, I feel amazing. Thank you very much.
Caitlin called your name out of banishment. How's
She
that?
sure did. Caitlin and I understand each other very well.
Did you have a conversation with her after?
We did.
All right.
Very much so.
How does it feel your fiance's best friend going home?
Rough. I think she was pretty certain. I was pretty certain too. I wasn't 100% on her. I was more 100% on Jen.
I mean, I didn't think it was her. And like, because I'm closer to her, I was like a little, is my vision being clouded? But I didn't think it was her. And so I'm annoyed because I feel like we didn't get anywhere.
I mean, I was convinced that it was her. Like, I was ready to swear because I came into this being like, there are no alliances. I really wanted it to be pure and genuine and fair. And so I picked up on a few things and I like really thought it was her. So like my mind is blown.
Hell of a banishment, huh?
Hell of one.
How's it feel to see one of your best friends go home?
Not good. And then I think I might have ruined a friendship with another one.
Rebecca told me she was voting for me because she legitimately thought I was a traitor, but everyone else's reason was like, well, don't want to vote for Rebecca, not sure who else to vote for.
I just feel like we keep getting caught in this cycle of someone says one name, maybe a second name, and then we all just say that's good enough instead of actually digging deeper.
Oh my god, I literally just flipped the entire trajectory of this game on its head, flipped it over, ran it over with a Big Mac truck, bitch, turned it the shit the fuck around.
You sure did.
The Ithaca bitches are cracking. I successfully found the cracks, exposed them in front of everybody, and now they're out there, oh, I think Megan could be suspect. They're already turning on each other.
I was a little bit done with the Ithaca people. I was like, y'all think you're going to run this game? Y'all think you gamers? You ain't seen nothing fucking yet. So I got us the numbers to get her out. And it's going to happen again. Megan, you're next, diva.
Rebecca and Nick, in front of me, I have 2 note cards. Please leave a message, a 2-word message to any of the fellow players.
I'll be leaving a 1-word message on mine.
Here, so I'll give this one to Joseph.
Well, then I guess I'll...
You write Megan and just put it under.
Both of our hints are leaning towards Megan.
You guys can give your hint to the same person or different people. It don't matter.
Spreading it out. I'll be giving mine to Josh.
Megan.
Okay.
You're the first trader in here. Megan, who have you and your fellow traders decided to kill tonight?
Well, my traders wanted to kill Tim, but then I just remembered that he's shielded by the team.
He sure
so
is.
I have to pick somebody. I have to pick somebody who's not that. And maybe I'll pick somebody who's a threat to me.
I'm okay. It had to happen at some point.
Had to happen.
I was planning on... It might have been a good strategy for me later.
Yep.
But it's okay. That I don't think it hurts me.
Oh my goodness, Jordan.
Can you believe it?
Jordan, you have an hour to write the name of under the chalice of the person you want to poison.
Okay.
Don't waste it, okay?
Okay.
Tonight, before bed, I'm going to ask you and the traders who you'd like to recruit. Tomorrow morning, I will offer a recruit letter to one of your fellow players to join you as the faithfuls.
Okay. Love
Understood?
it. Love it.
Excited for the recruitment tonight or early tomorrow morning. I don't know who we're gonna pick. That's gonna be big.
We have to give up a trader soon. Megan has a lot of suspicion. We're going into a recruitment. I went all in with Megan, but I also did not like that Joe was already starting to throw Megan under the bus as a traitor. So I'm hoping I can recruit someone to be on my side that we can eventually take out Joe E after Megan's gone. We'll see.
Players, welcome to the murder ceremony. There are 15 players left who are alive, and I can't say that you're well. This ain't no normal murder ceremony.
No!
One of you has been poisoned in plain sight. One of you has been poisoned in plain sight. What? After the reveal, there will only be 13 of you left. Shall I begin? Megan. The next player safe from the blood of the Grim Reaper is... The next
I'm not happy.
player safe from meeting the grips of death is... The next player safe is...
Oh my god.
The next player safe is... I got 2 pictures left, folks. And two of you will be dead after this.
Who's left? Tim, Jen, Dan, and Joe.
The next player safe is...
No, that's so obviously you're the fucking traitor.
The final player safe
I know one.
from becoming a ghost, white as Casper,
And I'm not even on you.
is... I'm real sorry, Tim and Deanne. You met the Grim Reaper today.
Wait, I'm confused.
Wait, who'd you get drinks? Who'd you get drinks from?
Tim and Deanne?
Tim and Deanne have both
Meant to be poisoned.
been
To look at someone.
finished. Wow, it smells like blood in here.
Wait, who was poisoned? We don't know which one was poisoned. I think it could be they have to
Fucking pissed. I'm so mad.
I'm very proud of the fact that the traitors knew they had to take me out this way because there was no way this group was going to banish me. I was faithful to the end. Everybody knew it. No suspicions on me whatsoever.
Is it Richard? Is it Daniel? Is it Jen? Is it Megan? Is it Chloe? I think it's like 3 of those people.
Megan is a traitor. Danny is a traitor or a traitor wannabe. I don't know who the third one is. Josh. I do. It's Josh.
I want to blow it all up, if I'm honest. So we'll see.
Welcome to your next competition, Texas Killing. One at a time, y'all will flip 2 cards. Your job is to find a match. For every match you find, there will be a name on the match. Once you find a match with the matching names, that person is ineligible for a shield. Oh. The last match remaining will get a shield going into tonight's murder ceremony. And there is one other caveat, because I love caveats. If you pull the Joker card, and there is only one, you get to choose a player of your own free will. Gotta love free will too. Of your own free will, whose shield you want to take away. Should someone else pull that player's match, it'll be null and void. Let the lady begin. Jen, please pick 2 cards. Kevin? And Megan, please take a look around at the cards, flip them back down. You did not find a match.
Megan.
Caitlin, on your cue, my love.
Jen. Tim. Joseph D.
Patrick.
Oh, you picked up.
Patrick.
Patrick, I'm so sorry, darling. Jody, you are ineligible for a shield tonight, and you may be murdered.
Oh, right, but if you save
Hands.
Rebecca.
Sorry,
Richard, your shield has been squashed like a mosquito in summer heat. Kevin, your ability to assign a shield has been extinguished. Congratulations, you pulled the Joker card. Patrick, choose one person that has not had their shield taken yet.
Luke, I'm sorry, but since I flipped your card,
I took your vote.
Okay.
5 for 9.
Yeah.
Just like your skirt, you get a matching red clip. Danny, your shield has been squashed, sister. Remaining possibilities for a shield include Megan, Caitlin, Lucas, Jordan, Joe E, and Josh. Tim, you cannot give a shield.
Oh, Joe E.
Joe E, Jordan, Megan, your shield's been taken away and you are vulnerable for murder.
I think it's tough. I'm not sure about
it. Josh, you are ineligible for a shield. So it's between Caitlin and Lucas.
I know that's me over there. but now I'm fucked on these two.
Caitlin! It's a big decision.
It is a big decision.
How's it feel?
It feels really nerve-wracking.
Understood.
I've never had a shield.
So whatever card she flips, we're gonna figure out what the other two cards are, folks.
And then it'll be up to Megan.
Correct.
Oh my God, Megan can help you.
So people just
But Megan could also flip you over.
I don't know that we flipped that card. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I don't know. It's me!
I thought that was
Caitlin!
Oh
I'm picking Lucas, right? I'm picking Lucas.
Yeah, you're
I think so.
That's Lucas. Wait.
Okay. Please shield my sister. Because I cannot.
Wow, big moment here for Patrick.
And he got the Joker.
So you.
Caitlin! Congratulations, Caitlin. You've won a shield and you're safe from tonight's murder.
I'm hearing a lot of the talk of like, you know, Ithaca Alliance, like versus the circle and all this. And I think that like, yeah, we do need to look at these relationships closely, but what we really need to be looking at is who is not talking and who is not being talked about. And I know we did bring up my sister at the round table today. And I'm wondering if I need to start looking closer. So I gotta get them before they get me. And if that means cutting out my own flesh and blood, I'll do it. Because I'm here to win. For this next one, I'm gonna let the people who've been really silent take the lead. I'm gonna sit back and be silent and let people come to me.
I feel like I'm in a good spot. I don't think anybody's really talking about me, but a lot of people are feeding me information because I'm very trustworthy, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I'm gonna keep doing it.
Well. Look what we have here. Folks, 3 out of the 4 powers have been used. The power of the dagger, the power of the shield, and the power of the antidote, which unfortunately, the right person did not get the antidote. Sorry, Tim. The power of the snake will be revealed right after this banishment. Players! The time for my talking is done. And the time for yours is just begun. The floor is yours.
I had someone that I wanted to bring up at the last banishment that we ran out of time.
Yeah.
Like, someone who I think has been really skirting under the radar is Josh. Josh, I think you've been playing an incredible social game. And so, like, congratulations. And I think that makes for a really good trader in the sense that you've been very on the back foot, a little aloof here and there, and any time that I've specifically asked you for a name, you've either not given me one or skirted it and tried to, like, buy time.
You asked me for a name earlier, and I told you 2. I said Megan and I said Jen. I gave you the information, even your sister's name. Yeah. And I knew what I was doing there. And I was trying to tell you that I am a faithful, so much of a faithful that I'm giving you guys all of my information. You know, when it comes to the people who are in Ithaca, who did you guys come to have a conversation with? It was me. To my allies, or the people of the circle, who do y'all come to when we're trying to come up with numbers? It's me. Yes. I am somebody who is having conversations, but I definitely don't think I'm flying under the radar. In fact, since we're on the topic, I'll tell you who I've been thinking about, and it was both Megan and Richard. I've heard you guys' names, not just from me, but from other people as well. But I will tell you my, not accusations, but observations. Megan, when I originally came up to you and was just sharing the name with you, you looked at me and just didn't say nothing. And I thought that was a little strange. It's the first next. You were saying, so made sense. And then outside of that, when the last vote with Jen and Rebecca, Jen, you, me, and Lucas in the poll, you and Jen were telling me to vote for Rebecca. And I did.
Can I speak about that?
Please.
Yes, I did tell you to vote for Rebecca, and I even said this to Rebecca, that I was planning to vote for her. Because of the Ithkins, I was hearing she was putting my name out. So, to the point that the Ithakin is a block, absolutely not. Rebecca's putting my name out, and I've heard other people as well. I was prepared to vote for her, but after Jen and Bex made their arguments, I truly thought that the votes were not there for Rebecca, and I thought that if I voted for her, she would come for me, and knowing that she's an excellent player, she has the social power to turn against me. So I was too afraid to cast the vote. I honestly thought that it was not going to go the way that it went, but I was prepared to vote for Rebecca if it was looking like that. You see my hesitancy?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it.
But wait, I'd like to talk about something very obvious that just happened, that we all just witnessed in the full room. Daniel, my love, talking about being on the back foot. Every conversation I've had with you as well, no names, kind of like, oh, I don't know how, like, there's no way to know. And it seems as though I've suspected that there's like a character that you put on that is like, I don't know the gameplay, right? And it bled through when you were pointing out your own cards in the memory game as though you didn't care, as if you didn't need a shield. Yeah. We all saw it, and I feel like that's the most obvious evidence that has happened thus far in the game. And I'll give someone else the microphone.
Can I just add, I have really, really enjoyed getting to know you, and I think you're actually really genuine. No, I really do. I think you've been very genuine. I don't think it's I don't think you're putting on a game act. Right. But I do think that you have been missing for some key moments when it seems like you should be wanting to talk to everybody to figure out who the traitors are. Right after what just happened, you kind of like disappeared. And
what happened after what? Oh,
well, after the card game, after the competition, like, you know, and the murder reveal, both actually. Like, that's prime time when we have to try to figure out who the traitors are. And I feel like a traitor doesn't need to know who the traitors are.
Yeah. So I think there's some people who also can sit here, and I don't think they would be like, I think you've been very aloof. I think I've had real raw conversations with people of like, this is why I'm sus up thing. A lot of people are shaking their heads if you want to, you know, look a little bit to the right and left. You know what I mean? It's tea. But for missing after the murder thing, Jackson said we had 5 minutes and I wanted to change my shirt, so I literally sprinted out. This isn't what I wore for the first thing. I had like this little brown number on and I had black pants. Sprinted there with my water bottle, came back, she's buttoned open, I have new cologne on, whatever. Might have not been a bad vibe, or like might have not been the right time to do that. That's why I sprinted out of there to get back here. Not that, and anybody can question me. I mean, especially if we're talking about the poison with Tim, given I think I was sitting in the kitchen with you, really like what, an hour or two like after that. And so I don't know where I would have poisoned Tim at that point, but that just didn't happen. In regards to the card game, once I had my 2 cards out there, I'm like, well, it ain't gonna be me, because it was on the same row as well. And so I was like, let's just get this shit over with, because there's no way I can win this. Also, I do fucking love Caitlyn, so I'm just like, if Diva can get it dead ass, I'm like, it just is what it is. Like, you know, also I think the little people are sus of me as well. I was on the circle, I'm best friends with Matt, so I think that they would already have sus on me, so traitors might not want to kill me. Given, bitch, am I motherfucking scared? Yeah, but those 2 cards flipped and I was like, it's lights out. And to a point I want to bring up when you said why I just left, especially after the game ended, it's because Jen came up to me and she was like, hey, Josh just came up a little bit ago and said to me that you said we need to vote out Jen at the last banishment and that you're voting for her. And I was like, Diva, what the fuck? Because if everybody remembers here, I defended her twice and I voted for Rebecca, as did Josh. So now I'm like, oh, he's a traitor because he's throwing my name to Jen under the bus. I mean, given I went to Josh and I was like, I think we should go get out Rebecca. I think we need to take out an Ithaca number. Jen is not an Ithaca number. She's like kind of like on the outskirts of like New York, but now she lives in LA. I don't really constitute that diva in there. Yeah. And so I was like, sorry, no, I'm just being dead ass. Anyways, and so when she told me that, she's been honest with me the whole game and I've been honest with her. So then I was like, oh, Josh must be a traitor. And then I had to lock the fuck in. and Boogie Oogie. So that's
I'll
how
speak
I
of that.
feel.
So because I think when we had that conversation was also after the last banishing, and I was like raw as fuck. I was crying and just like very like shaken, and so like I'm engaging in that conversation, but I also don't know who to trust at all anymore, and so like I am picking apart every single conversation I'm having with every single person. So to me, we had that conversation, and I'm like, you said something, and I must have just misinterpreted it as Daniel meant like I probably am the issue in that conversation. But what I will say about in Daniel's defense, like he has shown me texts he sent to his mother that like he's a faithful, and I just think you're either the world's best liar or you just genuinely like are a little bit more apathetic about this gameplay and you're kind of like whatever.
Okay, I would love to snag a little combo time.
Yeah.
So, yes, Daniel, I think I have heard more words from you in this round table than I have heard from you in this entire game. Before this began, you were fire, 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 snappy, chop, 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 chop.
Yeah.
And then we got here, and it was sort of like a little shell version of yourself. So that's... I wanted to be on your TV for a while, but that was certainly a red flag. You disappear at key points, including as suddenly as moments are over or games are over. And then additionally, we are like taking this truth because you've texted your mom that you're a faithful.
Yeah, like, is that allowed?
I'm sorry.
No,
even if it's not allowed, like I can
that deep.
anyone can text anyone anything and
Correct.
say, look, I texted them that. That
I'm
doesn't
not
make
saying
it
that's
true.
like the sole reason I'm a trigger is because I texted my mother. We were just having a funny conversation. I was like, oh, this is really why I texted my mom.
Sure, but it's a bogus argument, and I don't think we should like be taking that into
I'm not saying you
account.
should. I'm literally not saying you should. I'm not saying this should be the end all be all. And I can say on why I'm being more quiet. Given we came in, I mean, the circle group of 3, we really talked about it where we were like, oh, people are going to come in and perceive us as like, wow, we're these heavy hitting like game players. We have this like big alliance going on and we're going to like outwit, outplay, outlast like everybody.
Sure, but this is not the circle, and what the skill of the circle is very different than the skill of the traders. So I don't think that we are walking in saying circle contenders are going to be amazing traders. I don't think that is like anyone's go-to.
Okay.
Can I have like
can I throw out one thing? Like, please. I think it's worth like thinking about that. Like the people who got voted out, we were wrong.
100%.
So I'm thinking about who voted out Nick and who voted out Rebecca.
Right. Okay.
I can't remember all of it, to be fair. And Daniel, I don't know if you're a traitor. I don't think any of us know for certain anything. But we have to make decisions based on like our best guess.
Right.
And like this idea that like you're not going to try to get the shields, I don't totally buy personally.
Can I speak?
Yeah.
Look me in my eyes. Swear on everything you love. Vicky, everything
Roger,
you love. This is
Michael,
This is weird.
Bible, God, everything.
we don't know.
All I'm saying is
That's just my
and we don't know you. So what about it?
But like
That's just my family.
so that was like convincing to you, but that's not convincing.
Okay,
to
well, I'm
anyone
saying,
else.
what my purpose in that was to let you all know, I will not be voting that way.
That's okay.
Because
that's totally.
I respect that.
That was a moment.
I respect that.
I know 100% that he's telling me the truth.
Totally
fair.
I will not be voting for him. I don't want that to cast any sort of
But is there a reason other than
that?
that moment right there that you don't think? He
No, I looked him in the eye. I looked him in the eye in that moment.
Dude,
and I know.
The people who have been mentioning Megan's name, can they just like come forward with?
I think
reasons why
Megan's
they
a traitor.
it's Megan? Sorry, I just think that like there are names that this happened earlier. There are names that people have been floating in private and then they're not speaking up. So like there are people who have been mentioning Megan. I've heard from like.
I can name names as who I heard it from.
So
and
like,
I'll do it too.
we need to just start giving the evidence.
Okay, can I? So you believe that Megan is
100%.
Why?
Based on the way you move, girl. The way you won't have a conversation with me and throw out names. You want to tell me at the last round table I wasn't throwing out names? What were you doing? You were telling me that I wasn't throwing out names and that's why you voted for me. But what did you do? When I asked you for all of the Ithaca's help, right? I sat there and I said, I need y'all's help to lock in and understand how to read the tell of the Ithaca people because you all know each other. You gave me crickets. You gave me nothing.
I don't think I gave you crickets.
I think you gave me crickets and then a vote. So...
Okay, well, I voted for you because you tossed out, right, You've never given names, and to this moment, you still.
I
haven't
literally
given
just gave your name, girl.
Like, my name, right, but not to me,
Why would I give you your name to you? Because when I had these conversations with you and I asked you what you thought in the game, I don't know. The same thing you're saying about Daniel.
No,
it's like I just don't understand. I just don't think that can't be a basic argument for us to give and say,
Well,
Daniel
this is
must be a
after the
traitor.
fact.
So are you gonna keep talking over me or can I finish talking?
Go for it.
Okay, thank you. If we're gonna sit here and we're gonna have this argument of saying, Daniel's doing this baseless argument, Daniel's doing this, Daniel's doing that. Girl, if you're doing the same fucking thing, then what argument does that make to him? Null and void.
But to be fair, when we were talking about Daniel, and again, I'm not saying you're wrong, because I have also heard Megan's name, and I believe Rebecca, when she told me the very first night, like I said at the last roundtable, I'm not saying you're wrong. But to be fair, we're talking about Daniel, and we're pointing out clear things, and you're just going up and looking him in the eyes and saying,
I did give you things. I told you that Rebecca, Deanne, Chloe, the four of us, I knew we're gonna go at each other. It's just how it goes. And that is what I told you. I told you probably also that I don't think Joseph would be a good traitor. I can't remember our conversation, but I've started
We didn't have one, girl. That's not true. We never had that conversation. On everything that I love, we never had
So
that
Luke,
conversation.
can I throw out a thought for us? I understand that is a relationship you have, and that is why you don't want to vote for Daniel. 100% respect it.
And if y'all do that, then y'all do that.
But I would love you to convince us why it is not him with any thing that happened in the game.
Okay, so I've been perceiving him, watching, as I've been watching everybody. And genuinely to me, there has not been any single instance or moment until, and I will give everybody this, the card thing. I completely understand where everybody's coming from with that. It was suspect. Why would you flip your own cards? That makes no fucking sense. Somebody can have a bad fucking memory and forget where it was. Why would you just throw in the towel like that? I completely agree with everybody on that. That was suspect. But other than that moment, I have not noticed a single thing in this game that would make it suspect. Whereas I see where other people are moving, like I just said.
I would also like to throw in, I do think any questions, comments, concerns, qualms you may have, I also think I was able to answer them, give factual reasons on where I was, what I was doing, what was the reason that I was doing it for. Yeah, the card thing was I was just it's there. I mean, and you know what? That might be the downfall of my game is picking the other card and it so be it. I will also say, Joe looked at me and my dead pupils earlier and was like, I'm not voting you and I'm not voting you. And I was like, period, Diva, get into the gig. And now he's being a little vocal, coming for the doll. And I'm like,
Wait, you said we were done with it?
Oh, I was lying.
Oh, okay. No, I was just like...
Which seems to be a common thing that you're doing throughout the game.
Because what is the game?
Wait, can we explain this a little more? What happened here?
So I went up to Jen and Daniel, who were standing together, knowing
When was
that
this?
was right after the card game.
Oh.
After our conversation, knowing that I was not feeling strong about Daniel, I walked in and I said, "Hey, what are we feeling?" They all put it on Josh, and I said, "Okay, cool, let's go."
All right, can we talk about that then? Because you also came up to me and asked me, "Are we voting out Megan?" Then you also have told me, "Are we voting out Daniel?" At this point, a traitor is going to do this. They want to go ahead and follow the bait. They're going to put it out anywhere, and whoever bites, they're going to follow. And that is suspicious to me.
Sure, but would I be going for someone as hard if you're saying I'm the follower as a traitor?
No, I don't
because
think so.
I
But let's
am
talk about it.
actively going for Daniel.
I also want to say
I just want to talk about why did Deanne die?
Joe, you've been quiet.
Why did Deanne die? Yeah.
I don't know. I thought she and I were going out together.
I'll also say, Joe, you've been quiet for both of the round tables, and now you're coming for the doll. So you said I've been quiet. Every one of your friends has said Joe is acting weird and doesn't act like this. This is what I've heard from y'all.
I agree. I've heard, not to just hop on the bandwagon, but I have heard your name quite a few times, and it's for some reason once we get here, it never gets brought back up. It just gets pushed under the rug, and then it's done. And it's are you doing good damage control, or are you a faithful?
There's no damage to control. I'm a faithful.
Yeah. I think that your reaction to Nick was suspicious based on how, if we're going off knowing people, you are giving more energy right now going after Daniel than you were defending yourself when Nick accused you.
Because I have not felt more certain about an accusation than I am about it.
Players, the time for discussion is over. I will pass the chalkboards and chalk around, and you will write the name of the person you wish to banish tonight. Daniel. Who do you vote to banish and why?
I voted for Daddy D Joe, and that's that. I just want to put my piece.
All right. Chloe, who do you vote to banish and why?
I voted for Daniel. I'm sorry. I was just so wrong last time, and I felt like that's where the numbers were going.
Caitlin, who do you vote to banish and why?
I really hate to say it, but I put Daniel because something that has been crossing my mind is I feel that I've been playing a very strong faithful game, and I know that traders like to keep faithfuls that they're close to.
100%.
And I feel like we've gotten really close in this game, and I've been wondering, as the game has been going, why has nothing happened to me yet? And I've wondered if maybe it's because I'm close to a trader.
I mean, it's probably your sister.
Oh, shit.
Joe, who do you vote to banish and why?
I put Daniel. I did lie in this game, but never to people I trust.
Megan, who do you vote to banish and why?
I brought you up, and you didn't convince me otherwise, Daniel. I think this is the evidence. The evidence is too strong from this evening, and I had my suspicions of you before, and sorry.
Currently 3 votes for Daniel and 1 vote for Joe D. Josh.
I put this vote out here just because I was very confused on why my name was brought up, so I put Caitlin.
Joe E. Who do you vote to banish and why?
I'm gonna sort of like reiterate what I think. If anyone is so certain that they know who the traitor is right now, I think they're lying or they are a traitor. The facts right now, like versus vibes, the facts are with Daniel. So I just have to vote for Daniel, just on the facts.
5 votes for Daniel.
The thing that I can't get past is a faithful should be trying to figure out who the traitors are. That should be like the most important, pressing conversation that they're having. And unfortunately, I just don't think you're having that conversation at all these past 2 days.
6 votes for Daniel.
I mean, there is evidence. I could very easily be blindsided, and I don't want to do that. But I do apologize, but Daniel, I had to. You know I love you.
How will I survive?
This one's rough because I knew coming in here I was going to be in a position where I was probably voting for Josh or Daniel. I am not opposed to voting to them, but I need to hear the cases, and I will go based on that. Sorry, I've been drinking.
Stop it.
It's not that. I know it's not that deep.
Stop with the cards.
I mean, there's just like things that are like him getting poisoned in plain sight, and you disappearing and not questioning that. And then, like, just run it. Just doesn't make sense. So that's why I had to vote for you. And I'm sorry. I know it's not deep. It's the alcohol.
I love you.
Patrick.
So I'm not going to reiterate on what everybody said, but I'm going with the group on this one. So Daniel, I voted you. But I just want to say, Joe, like, if it isn't Daniel, I think I'm going to be curious about you. Just because of what happened between Daniel and Jen. So I'm just curious.
It's my turn. Said I'm not voting for him. Stop. Because I know that it's not him and you're so fucking stupid.
I love you, Diva.
I think for some people this game is about lying, and I know for certain one person has lied to my face for days, and one person maybe has been lying to my face for days, but that's not confirmed, and he voted for me this morning, so.
Well, as is written, so it is done. Daniel, you have received the most votes tonight, and you are banished from Bloodstone Acres. Daniel, please stand in the center of the snake pit and reveal your true identity.
Hi everyone. Okay, so we're gonna rapid fire through this. Faithful, 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 faithful. Traitor, possibly a traitor. Faithful, possibly a traitor, but I really don't think so. Traitor. Again, just focus on these types of groups. Faithful as well. Anyways, guys, I love my people. Jordan, I love you. Luke, I love you. Jen, I love you. Thanks for having my back, Steva. Of course, me, I'm 100% a faithful.
Players, can I make a suggestion? You might want to get a traitor out.
Honestly, so iconic. I think that's gonna be probably like the best round table we have all season. I have my bitches be crying for me. Fuck these Ithaca people. I honestly just have to be completely honest because they're just like, it can't be the Ithaca people. I would say Lucas. And then I would say, let's say Lucas and Richard. And then for the girl, I'm gonna say Megan. Because Caitlin's like, I just think maybe you saved me and maybe that's why I'm here. And then I clocked it. Or it's your sister because I gagged him with it. I ate them up because she's like, why am I being saved? So yeah, that's what I think the traitors are.
Players, hell of a banishment, huh? Now there are 12 of you left. And I'm ready to tell you what that snake power is all about. Outside, I have 11 bags. One of which has a snake in it. Earlier, I asked the old Graham to name a team captain. That team captain will come outside with me and I will show them which bag has the snake in it. They will also know who has the antidotes. Once y'all come outside, the team captain will decide the order in which you pick the bags. The person who pulls the snake will reveal their true identity to the team captain. If you chose the snake power, you have antivenom, and you do not have to reveal your identity. And because I like to throw in extra treats, there's a shield somewhere in those bags as well. Y'all ready to know who your team captain is? Yeah! Lucas, come meet me on the patio.
Literally, how did I win a vote? Y'all are amazing, I love you. Because after that banishment, I need this now. So bad. So, yeah. Whoever y'all are, I love you. Oh my god. I'm gonna clock some teeth!
Players, welcome to the Battle of the Snake. On the table there are 11 bags. One by one, your team captain Lucas will choose who will choose a bag. In those bags there is one shield, keeping you safe from tonight's murder, just like Caitlin. But there's also a snake. Should you pick a snake, you will go into the murder barn immediately with Lucas and reveal your true identity. Lucas does not have to tell the rest of the group. That's up to him. If you chose the antivenom, please do not say it out loud. It'll be called out loud in the murder barn. All right. Lucas, who was your first pick?
Joe?
Joe, please pick a
I
bag.
look really eager, so why not? Too much excitement.
It's
rocks.
It's rocks.
I got a rock.
Kicking rocks just like the players trying to find traitors, huh?
Yeah. Guess so.
Lucas, who would you like to pick a bag next?
Megan. You looked excited too, so come on. It's a little shopping spree.
Drama.
Choose me.
Don't choose yours?
Megan, please open your bag.
Rocks. It's rocks.
Richard.
Rocks.
Josh.
Ish. Rocks. I think. Yeah, rocks.
Patrick.
Patrick, congratulations! You have won the golden power of the shield, making you safe from tonight's murder along with Caitlin. Yay! There are 6 bags left and 6 of you, and there's still a snake in those bags. Lucas, pick your next player.
All of y'all are like so eager. Chloe.
With rocks.
Pick rocks. My goodness.
I haven't gotten anything yet.
Jordan.
No.
That's the rocks.
Okay. Jen.
Rockies.
Luke.
Rocks. There are 2 bags left. Fortunately for one of you, you may have the antivenom. I don't know. Lucas, please pick.
Caitlin.
Okay.
Caitlin, please pick.